The cold sore virus can infect your brain, but how does it get inside? We already know that the virus behind cold sores, herpes simplex virus type 1, HSV1, can also infect the brain and the central nervous system. And now a new study sheds more light on how the viral attack spreads out. Well, I didn't even know that. This is new to me. Led by researchers from the University of Colorado and the University of Bourgogne in France, the study took a close look at the effects of HSV1 virus on the brains of mice, mapping out the different regions affected and assessing what the consequences might be. HSV1 can be introduced to the central nervous system through two routes, the trigeminal nerve or the olfactory nerve of the nose, although it remains unclear how the infection then spreads within the brain. Recently, this common virus has been implicated in neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's disease, but no clear route of central nervous system invasion has been established, says neurology Christy Niemeyer from the University of Colorado. Identifying how HSV1 can get into the brain and what brain regions are vulnerable is key in understanding how it initiates the disease, she said. The team found that HSV1 took hold in several of the brain's most important regions, including the brainstem, responsible for coordinating heart and breath rate, along with sleep and movement, and the hypothalamus, which handles everything from sleep and moods to appetite and hormone levels. However, other areas of the brain remained untouched by HSV1 antigens, including the hippocampus, a region that looks after memory and special navigation, often connected to diseases like Alzheimer's, and the cortex, linked to memory and attention. The researchers also looked at the activity of microglia, that's in-house immune cells of the central nervous system, in the mouse brains, which became inflamed when interacting with HSV1. In certain regions, these immune cells stayed busy even after the virus had gone, suggesting ongoing inflammation. In the most serious cases, HSV1 can cause encephalitis, a life-threatening condition where inflammation affects the whole brain. While this did not happen here, the research shows there might still be damage being done. Even though the presence of HSV1 is not causing full-blown encephalitis in the brain, it can still affect how these regions function, says Niemeyer. All of this additional knowledge gives scientists a better idea of how HSV1 infections might be related to neurodegenerative diseases, something which has been the subject of several recent studies. A new study is another useful step forward. The new study is a step forward that further research can now build on. It's been suggested that HSV1 and microglia-related inflammation could be part of the reason why Alzheimer's takes hold in some brains, or they may have some effect on its rate of progress. With that in mind, it's interesting to see where there's overlap in the brain regions affected by both HSV1 and Alzheimer's. Persistently inflamed cells can lead to chronic inflammation, a known trigger for a number of neurological and neurodegenerative diseases, says Niemeyer. This research offers important key takeaways in better understanding how viruses interact with overall brain health, as well as the onset of pervasive neurological diseases. And the research was published in the Journal of Virology. This is by David Neild on Science Alert. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.